Hello, I am Icebeast, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, Rajas of India. Where we left off was right here, where I believe this is my uncle? Yeah, my uncle wanted to kill his rival, basically. And so the first question was, who is his rival? Um, None of these people, I think, are important, except for maybe the heir of the Banaraj, but whatever. Allow the duel. Go off, uncle. Murder and maim and do all the things that you need or want to do. Once again, we have to remember that at around 960 is when we want to try to become Midas touched, which is the trait we really need. Because our stewardship is the crap. I don't think I can understate how crappy our stewardship is. Anyway, we're also going to go on, have some goals to attack this dude. To subjugate Bengal as soon as I get enough piety. And I should say karma, not piety. So we'll be holding Diwali feasts and doing all that stuff. Oh, something happened. Somebody wants to marry my mother. Sure, whatever. My mom's useless to me now. Get the fuck out. And so we'll go on a Diwali feast, and then, I'll probably cut forward to something more interesting, because watching me stare at the computer screen is, so much fun, I understand. Ooh, that was cool. Did someone just die? No, you're pretty old. I don't think you just died. Are you guys at war? Interesting. So it looks like some sort of split just occurred. That's cool. Anyway, I'm assuming we can't build any more retinue. Oh! Almost missed the, people were probably yelling, "Dude, you're gonna miss your Diwali feast." But I will not. We will have our fantastic feast. I got claims on that land. I just don't have any. None of them are landed. God, sometimes I cannot speak English. So we'll go on our feast. Get some. Ooh, the mage. There is a murmur among the guests at the feast. The mage enters to entertain you. With great flourish, he places 3 cups before you on the table. He places a ball under 1 cup and then tells you to observe. It's the, 3-card monty. He then shifts the cups around at lightning speed, all while prattling on and telling you to pay attention. He then asks you to pick a cup. Let's go middle. Lucky middle. Oh, I lost 5 prestige. That's okay. Would have been nice not to lose prestige, but that's okay. We got plenty of prestige for our age. Haha, 30 karma. We're about 50% of the way of being able to go on the hunt. I mean, the hunt for this land. That's what I mean. Anyway, that being said, I think this is where we're going to fast forward to the future. See you all then. So we're about to become of age. I've given ourselves a new educator. He's not the greatest person, but he's Midas touched, which is what we're really hoping for here. We'll become of age on the 20th. So I've slowed it down just so we can, make sure we don't miss it while I speak. But here we go. Come on, Midas touched. The Regency has ended. It's behind this screen. Midas touched, everybody. That is exactly what we wanted. We are Midas touched, which still doesn't make us great. Because of stupid gluttonous. Let's see, let's pick an ambition to improve our, to get married. And we'll do that right now. Let me show you something cool in the character finder. I was showing on my tips and tricks video, which I'll link right here, but basically you can search for traits now, so I can find all the geniuses in the world. We want to find our genius women. And they are old. And she is chaste, so that's not good. What about not our religion? We need to find one that's in our religious group at least. Well, she just got born. So that's not good. There's a 22-year-old. Be nice if she had good diplomacy, and I think this Myaphysite's way out of range. Yep, so alright, we're not gonna be able to find one that way. Oh, there's Genius. Jane Genius. Interesting. Should give me an alliance? Yeah, she would. Interesting. I swear I just looked for all the geniuses, unless I was looking at adults only, which I probably... No, because there was that one infant. Marrying her might not be the worst decision in the world. I mean, it's going to take me a while. Take 8 years before we get married, but I think I'm going to betroth her. Alright, so we'll do that. Halfway to being able to do what we want to do here. Unfortunately, this is going to severely hamper our ability to get diplomacy. But that's okay. We're going to go on a tiger hunt right away, because that's what Kalingas do. We're also going to choose a patron deity. I want the one that gives me stewardship. I think I can only trade martial for stewardship, which sucks, but whatever. I got stewardship. Puts me at 12 stewardship. Still not nearly as much stewardship as I'd like. I've got a bunch of crappy characters. Go on our tiger hunt. Or they just branch am I? The one that makes vassals like me a little better, which is probably good. It's gonna be a fine day for a hunt. Hopefully we don't die. Because that would really suck. Come on. Okay, we didn't die. We're gonna play high stakes. We lost. Apparently nothing happens when you lose. Weird. Come on. Did our hunt end yet? Or are we on like a perpetual hunt now? Maybe we're on a perpetual hunt. Oh, so the hunt went okay. And we got some martial. Excellent. And some prestige, which makes everyone love us a little bit more. And so that's all good. Oh, we can invest tech. And we can invest it in legalism, which is super good. That's what we were waiting for, so I'm glad we got that. That puts us at least at 6, so we're not super bad at having domain size. And what's our military at? We can raise about 3,600 or so men. Not bad. Not nearly as good as the 5,000 we could raise before my first king died long ago, but that's okay. Anyway, I'm going to go on forward from here, I think. Welcome back. We're going to war. I've discovered that I have a claim on this guy's kingdom from this guy, and so we're gonna use it. We're gonna raise all our forces and come in to crush the enemies and the infidels and anything else that you can and will crush. Unfortunately, it looks like there's a host army here that may be sieging the territory. And that doesn't make me happy, because then we may have to crush the host. This is interesting. Is this because they're out of supply? Yeah, that is really interesting about how adventures now work. Being out of supply severely harms the adventures. I wonder if that's an oversight by Paradox. I don't think they intended for adventures to get completely hosed by the out of supply mechanic. So we'll see about that. You know, I might post something on the forums about that. Or maybe somebody else already has, and I just don't pay attention to the forums, which is a completely true, factual statement. Even though I read the forums every day, post on them a lot. I thank anybody who's watching my videos because of my posts on the forums. Let's crush this guy's army now, and then we'll crush this guy's army. Actually, what we want to do is have this guy come and crush this guy's army for us. Then we'll crush his army. But I doubt that's going to happen. I feel like these armies are walking super slow. So crazy. 7% attrition. Yeah, he's not going to come crush this army. We will suffer a river crossing penalty. Not much we can do about that. He also got the jungle bonus, which actually says jungle now, so that's good. They fixed that. 50% on their way to winning, having won the war. Oh, the adventurer is not even at war with that guy. That's interesting. Why were you here then? I don't get what is going on with all of this stuff. That is really weird. Why were you up here? Why weren't you in your own territory? Why are there 882 guys just chilling in your lands? What is going on? Of course you won't surrender. Why would you surrender your last territory? What about you? Can I declare war on you? Not with army levies raised. Shouldn't not take us very long to siege down this holding and win it. And our lands will grow ever more fierce. What is this? Local death cult. Interesting. Just seeing if anybody's got negative modifiers. They got temple corruption. Temples seem to be having some problems. She's got temple corruption. One of my lands has a local death cult. That's not good. I wonder how I get rid of that, or if that's a holdover from the pre 2.10 or 2.11 to be exact, and needs to be removed from the save file. I'll have to look at the events to see if the local death cult can be removed or not. There's some things that they modded out, that they changed so that you didn't get like infinite peasant revolts. I didn't even know there was a jihad for Sicily. Yeah, there's some things they changed so that you didn't get infinite peasant revolts, but unfortunately while doing so, it if you had already had some other things, they basically were permanent. So you would have these huge negative modifiers, and there was a script you could use to basically go through your save file and clear out the huge negative modifiers on your territories. I only had one, Mahala Boom. Just for clarity, in case anybody was like, what the fuck happened to your shit, dude? Come on, let's win this battle. Let's win it. Going crazy a little bit. Oh, something happened. Well, we've won the war. What did that say? I've imprisoned this girl. Can I take her as a concubine? How old are you? Do you have any good traits? Oh, sure. You're now my concubine. Offer peace, enforce demands. The war is over. We are victorious. That was nice, quick, and simple. What about you? Can we declare war on you for anything that isn't a subjugation war? The answer is no. My brother has become a naive appeaser. Wow. Wow, those are bad traits. He's also my heir, so we really need to impregnate our wife. Let's marry him off to get the best alliance we can. It would be nice if you could sort by, like, alliance power. Because that's just going to give me a thackeray. Courtiers, courtiers, courtiers. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get any strong alliances. Somebody wants to fabricate a claim. That's interesting. Well, this is going to be the most powerful alliance we can get, actually. Let's do her. Because she's not... She's of age. Interesting. I'll take the prestige. Can't go really wrong with prestige. I did just miss a Diwali feast though, so that was stupid. That's a subjugation war. No. Somebody likes me. Somebody else likes me. Cool, because I'm kind. Now if only I could get rid of gluttonous, and I don't think there's an easy way to do that. Which sucks, but what can you do? Look at that, though. Paula's in a hole. Paula's just falling apart everywhere. Bad day to be Paula. Bad day. Probably because I crushed their army right here. This is where it all ended for Paula. It was bad times. You know, why would you send your forces against me? It's like throwing a rock at the rock. It'd just be stupid. Anyway, let us fast forward. So something really interesting has happened, actually. This guy, Bhumitra, totally said that correctly, has declared a subjugation war for this little piece of land right here, and that's actually pretty awesome. I'm rooting for him. Go you, dude. I mean, it will make you a little more powerful than I would like. But that's okay, you know, go have fun, crush that guy, get me some more land. Make me happy. That's what everyone should do. Make me happy. We also just had a Diwali feast. Did you join the war? You did join the war. Unfortunately, I don't think you're the siege leader here, which doesn't roll well for you. And apparently the Shahi Kingdom is in on this. I thought the Shahi Kingdom was up here. A lot of stuff is going on. Oh, I didn't even realize this, but Kataka has switched to Hindu, so that's good. My dude's proselytizing, so let's proselytize somewhere else. Gotta spread the Hindu faith. Where is the Shahi Kingdom? It's over here. So apparently this guy is this guy and this guy. Let's see if I can probably get all the Shahi Kingdom to highlight. It's supposed to be up there, but it's a little bit of territory in here, and these two guys are fighting over here. That's a interesting turn of events. Wow, this game has gotten all sorts of jacked up, and something weird is going on here. I don't think the game is correctly rendering this, because it's overlaying this thing on this thing. Rajputan. Weird. Weird game, weird. Everyone's getting in on the action. Paula is apparently fighting our guy. And I think Paula's gonna win pretty handily. I don't know why... Oh, Paula... Because of course Paula wants to fight their own revolt. Paula's fighting the Paula revolt, and they're hostile, of course, to Paula. So that ended poorly for you, my friend. Probably shouldn't have declared a subjugation war there. Also, Paula has magically gotten a lot of troops. 3,642 troops to be exact. We can crush that, though, when we finally get our subjugation war in. Let's go on another tiger hunt. 2 in 1 episode? Oh my god, that's ridiculous. That's like, you know, I don't know, it's like mice eating cats. Mice probably do eat dead cats, when I think about it. Almost certainly mice eat cats. I'm gonna kill a goddamn tiger. I killed the goddamn tiger, which is great. I get the an extra marshal. What do you think then I failed? Okay, good. The game didn't go all crazy and make me fail and win on the same thing like it did that one time. That was weird, wasn't it? Alright, so we're gonna have one more Diwali feast and rejoice on the successful tiger hunt, everybody. We're gonna have one more Diwali feast and then we're gonna call this episode we're closing in on our target of 350 karma, and we'll soon be able to form the Bengal Empire, which may be the end of this series. It's been fun. I mean, I could keep going and try to form the entire Empire of India. That might be a fun goal as well. But I have other goals that I want to do in this game. We should be able to go on our Diwali feast. We had a daughter, Gari. Might not be able to go on a Diwali feast this year, because we went on one pretty late last year. I like checking out the world. Jorvik's completely gone, but otherwise not a whole lot is going on. Gardariki is still just badass. Norway has taken land over here. That's interesting. Little pockets of Denmark. Denmark lost whatever was down here in Pomerania. The world is a-changin'. The world is a vampire set to drain. Can we go on a Diwali feast? Yes, we can. We'll get one in right at the very end of the year. Perfecto. So we'll get that feast in, and then we're all gonna go home, and we'll see you on the next episode. I do have an heir, so my my daughter can be my heir. Let's get this feast going. Come on, guys. Have something good happen. Let us celebrate. Give me my karma. 142 karma to go. We can get 25 karma just by changing religious branches. So that's a thing. We're not far off now. We don't get a lot of karma per year. We're only getting 0.69 karma per year because of stupid cynical. But that's okay. Not the worst thing in the world. Let me just briefly make sure I didn't gain any claims on anything, or I don't have any claims I can press. A weak claim on Pinkot for my cousin. I can claim, where the fuck is this thing? And who would this be? Oh, it'd be against that guy. We're not going to do that. Got gold though, and that is a great time to end this episode. So I thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all on the next one.